Well, hello folks, and welcome here again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that with all of my heart. I hope each and every one of you and your loved ones are safe and sound and doing well, and I just pray a protective hedge around you right now in the name of Jesus, and I hope and pray you continue to be well and healthy and safe. Folks, I am so honored, thankful, and privileged to bring you the nicest, this is without a doubt, the nicest first year 2007 Toyota FJ Cruiser 4-wheel drive. The elderly man and his wife ordered it brand spanking new. They special ordered it even before they were coming out. They got it from Phillips Toyota up by the Villages in Central Florida. And I'm going to tell you something. I hardly ever take trades because I'm so picky. But this gentleman called me. He wanted me to find him a Lexus GX 470. Which I love those two. I try to find every one that I can, but again, I'm very picky, so I don't get a whole lot of them. Anyway, long story short, look at that, folks. It's a 4-wheel drive, one Florida owned, elderly owner. Him and his wife special ordered it brand new. This guy was a multi-millionaire. One of the nicest gentlemen I've ever had the pleasure of meeting or selling a vehicle to in my 33 years in the car business. He was just an awesome individual. Let me get back to the story though. Just 2 days ago, he called me and he asked me if I would trade. I told him, I said, sir, I don't normally do trades. He said, well, I think you might want to look at this vehicle. I asked him what it was. My ears perked up when he said Toyota, and as you can imagine, the more he talked about an FJ 4-wheel drive, one owner, special ordered, I said, yes, I would be interested in looking at it. Let me tell you something, folks. I've seen these. They go through the auctions. Dealers get them in trade. They're worse than a Jeep as far as going just totally crazy money. And y'all know what I'm talking about. But let me tell you something. You have an opportunity here, and I am so close to keeping this, but if you see this video and it's still on eBay or on Marketplace or wherever we have it for sale, it's available. But I'm going to tell you something. I want it way more than you do. And if I can sell my wife on finding a place to put this, I've got a few other things that I've held back. I'm keeping it. I've wanted one of these ever since they came out. My favorite color was the yellow and white or the blue and white. And I love this vehicle. So now let's get back to it. You're looking at a one owner 2007 special order FJ Cruiser 4-wheel drive, 6-cylinder, time and chain motor with the luggage rack, with the lights outside on the rear view mirrors, with the running boards, with almost brand spanking new big Goodyear Wrangler off-road kind of tires, with some of the nicest American racing wheels that you can put on any vehicle, the mud flap, the towing package, never an accident, always garage kept, and his wife, God love her. I listened to this man talk about his wife yesterday, and it was just such a blessing, or the day before yesterday, and it was just awesome. But anyway, she passed away a couple years ago. They ordered this together. They drove it, had a lot of fun in it. They're from Florida, and then they have a big place up around South Carolina. But anyway, he was a big fishing captain. He's got antique John Deere tractors, folks, that looks as nice as this. He's got FJ Cruisers like 1970s. It's amazing all the vehicles he has. But anyway, after she passed away, always kept this in the garage, hardly drove it anymore, and he just wanted to trade and go on. But I told him it would be an honor and a privilege to take this on trade, I tried and tried to talk my daughter Jacqueline. Everybody knows, you all know that I've got a daughter, Jacqueline, just graduated Yale University. She's got 235,000 miles on her 2004 4Runner that I bought her when she was 16 years old. I tried with all my might to sell her this the other day, and she loves her 4Runner. But anyway, here it is, and it's for sale. And it is the nicest one of these I've ever seen. He said, Jack, I put her these nice, big, thick sheepskin seat covers on it like the first month we had it. Underneath these seat covers, folks, that stuff is brand new. What blew me away about this vehicle was how in absolutely like new condition it is. That's a nice one of the nicest suede wheel covers I've ever seen. Underneath it, that steering wheel, it's brand new. Everything in this vehicle looks like it did when they bought this truck new, or SUV or whatever. The armrest, all of it. They just absolutely did not put an imperfection on this car anywhere that I have seen. It is, without a doubt, the nicest FJ Cruiser I have ever seen. And the thing about these FJs, a lot of people scratch all this plastic up. They get this interior so dirty you can't even hardly get it cleaned. They have scratches on this aluminum or this old silver stuff. Usually the painted end dashes are kind of scratched up. This one, it's just perfect. I'll tell you, this would score a 5 out of a 5 if it was ever graded. Thank God it never made it to a dealership. They would ask $15,999 for it just because of the condition and how like new it is. But now I'm not like that, folks. You all know I'm a lot fair. I'm very, very fair. It's just Carol and I. We've been at this going on 10 years. But I'm telling you, this is the one to get if I don't keep it. I want it worse than you do. I want it worse than you do. It's a 1 year, one owner, elderly owned, like brand new vehicle that's only going to go up and up and up in value. FJ Cruiser, this is money in the bank. And you can even use it if you want to for the next 30 years. It'll do that. But listen to me now. I'm telling you something. You're looking at something very, very special. Very, very rarely do you see these. I missed a little spot. Very, very rarely do you see these in this kind of condition. It just don't happen. I told that gentleman a couple of days ago when he came to pick his Lexus up, I said, I have never, ever, since 2007 they came out, I have never, ever seen one in this kind of condition. Now, and I've seen them with 20,000 miles on them, you know, newer ones. And they're just not like this, folks. Do you see what I'm seeing? I'm telling you now, this thing is like new. And it's this way inside, outside, underneath it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But you see, there's no scratches on none of that stuff, no scuff, none of that's been painted. It's all original. All the little latches, everything. It's just amazing. Then, you're also, cargo net's still there. You're also going to get the big FJ all-weather rubber thing. Look how new. That's how nice it is. Do you see it? Look at that. That's the floor mat. So you're going to get all the rubber floor mats. You're going to get all the owner's manuals. It's got towing. It's got the mud flaps. It's got the nice 17-inch American racing wheels, Goodyear tires. It's got the running boards on it. It's got the backup sensors on it. It's got the tilt, the cruise. It's got locking differential. Look at the driver's seat. Do you see that? It's like brand new. Do you see that latch on it? It's the whole thing. The whole thing's like this. Now, understand this man, again, he's wealthy, super, super nice guy. Oh my goodness, we talked for 2 or 3 hours. We just had a great time with him. It was just an honor. There's nothing I enjoy more than going out other than my family and God, but I love going out, getting these wonderful cars and selling to wonderful people. I sold him one of the nicest Lexus GX 470s that he's ever seen. But, and it had almost 150,000 miles on it. but that's nothing. Listen, folks, these Toyotas and Lexuses, you can't beat them. Let me look at this. Do you see the back seat? It's like new. It looks like your grandmother had put plastic over it, like she used to do on her couch, and not let you sit on it. Nobody's been back here, folks. This thing is like it's been preserved. Look at it. Everything on it. All your rails, this plastic stuff in the floor, the rubber stuff, all the console, the headliner, it all is just like new. All right, so there's that. I'm not going to say anything else about how new it is again. Just look. I just need to be quiet and let you look. But you all know I get excited about my stuff, man. I'm passionate about what I do. I love cars, and I love you loving cars. But no lights, no issues. Doesn't even have a TPM or tire pressure light on. Air's ice cold. Everything works perfectly. Got the CD player. It's got the auxiliary for your phone. It's got the parking. It's got the rear differential lock, 4-wheel drive. It all works amazingly. And again, folks, this thing is Florida owned. He did spend some time in South Carolina, around Hatteras, South Carolina. He's a boat captain and all that stuff. But look at that, little cleaning rags, his straws. All this stuff is just amazing. Here's, you're going to get all the books, all the owner's manuals. It's got the Toyota Guard protection on it. Everything that came with it, brand spanking new, is in here. Here's the sticker. It has the convenience package, the remote keyless. It's got the cruise control. It's got the rear parking, privacy glass, daytime running lights, rear differential lock, side curtain airbags. I mean, it's got it all. Passenger's armrest, rear door storage with cargo net, FJ roof rack, drop hitch receiver, Southeast Toyota, Toyota Guard. That Toyota Guard, that paint protection they put underneath it, it's just really good stuff. But there you go, folks. Window sticker. It's got the locks for the wheel. You got 2 keys. No lights, no issues at all. 2 keys, only 1 fob, but you can get one on eBay if you want another one. I'm going to show you the engine compartment, and then you need to call me just about as quick as you can get to a telephone if you want this thing. Now listen, we can help you get it shipped. We'll make this one the easiest car buying experiences you've ever had. But listen to me, if you get this 4Runner, you ought to, with everything in your power, keep it as long as you can. Give it to your kids, give it to your grandkids, give it to your grandkids' children. It will last. They're just Toyotas. They're legends. They're legends. Look at that. You don't even have a hood prop on here. You got the struts. I want to show you something. Do you all see underneath this? This is how you're supposed to keep a car, folks. This thing doesn't look like it's got 15,000 miles on it. It's just been so well kept. It is unbelievable. He said, Jack, I do all of my oil changes. I change this oil and filter like religion every 5,000 miles. He said, this thing has been taken care of as good as you can take care of one. And by looking at it, hey, I can see that. No issues whatsoever, no leaks, no nothing but sure, absolute Toyota joy. So folks, again, congratulations on finding it. It is absolutely amazing. You will love, love, love it. It's got practically brand spanking new tires. He just did a service not too long ago. Doesn't need any brakes and doesn't need nothing. I'm going to go ahead and leave these nice sheepskin car seats on here. If I was you, I would keep them on there. As you can see, the seats are brand spanking new, but these are super nice, very soft. Of course, you'll have your floor mats and all that stuff in here, but my goodness, 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 what a vehicle. You'll just love this thing. It's just beautiful. Sets up nice, not too high, not too low, just really, really nice and well taken care of. But thank you again. God bless all of you. Thank all you all who have bought from Carol and I and the kids over the last, gosh, it's 10 years in April. You believe that? Praise God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been such a blessing to us, and we'll continue to go out and pray up these great cars and be a blessing to you. But thank you again to all you all who hadn't bought from Divine Find yet. God bless you. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. We'll treat you like family. You will love this vehicle. You will love dealing with my wife, Carol. We will help you get it shipped anywhere in the country, and we'll make it one of the best car buying experiences you ever had. God bless you. Be kind to one another. Love on one another. And please read to your children. And a part of your proceeds goes to help underprivileged kids in schools. I got to go. Bye-bye. I love y'all.